Good morning, family and friends. Hey, y'all. Hey. My first live ever. I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Tuesday. 18 days, y'all, to the inauguration. I tripped. I'm on the treadmill. I wiped my face, turned on the hot water, and tripped on the hot water heater. So, in addition to hearing the treadmill, you're hearing the water heater. But I am in the basement on the treadmill. Yay! I wanted this for so long. Going out to gyms, just waking up and going out to get on a treadmill. I was like, holy guacamole. And I had a treadmill in the house. Remember, this was in the garage. Okay, first of all, we got this old one when we first went into quarantine. And the price of treadmills skyrocketed. So we went on Facebook Marketplace and we found this. Oldie but goodie. We have moved this around and it is still good to go. So I said, wow. Anybody else got treadmills? Wonder if we could do like a morning treadmill type thing. Anyway, honey. "18 days for the inauguration and the hater-rater is gone. I am happy, 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 happy." How cool is this? So, remember I told y'all I was on Bingo? And, well, they kicked me out because they didn't understand that the threading needle thing that I used was not pornography. But I said, I've been on Facebook, and here's my friends and family, they're here. Why did I never do a live on Facebook? Here I am. Hey, y'all. Staying fit. First I do my stretch outs. And then I come on, and I'm on my treadmill. And I'm talking to y'all. How cool is that? I just inclined it, gave myself a little hill. That's what you're hearing. So how cool is this? I've never used a live, but when I was on Bingo, they said my voice is soothing. They said I got a great smile, and they liked my energy. So I was like, well, let's do that. For my peeps, good morning, peeps. Yes, honey. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I put up the horoscopes on my Facebook page. And y'all, remember to go by. I like to say yes. To keep the yes in your child's vocabulary. I'm doing my own commercials. Because I know being home with them kids saying no, no, no. You're wondering, how can I get a yes in them? Well, you got to put a yes in their vocabulary. So I like to say yes to your child and put the yes in their vocabulary. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. Yep. By Archway, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles. Wow. I remember one of my Facebook friends, she did a live, Smith. She did a live in the summer, and I didn't miss it. When she did her live on her walks, I was right there with her. It never dawned on me I didn't do the same thing until I went on Bingo. And they started throwing them gifts at me and them compliments, and I was like, holy guacamole. Maybe I got something there. Maybe I want some avocado. I'll say the holy guacamole so much. Anyway, here we are on our treadmill. Anybody go and jump on their treadmills? I don't want to make this boring. I don't want to make this boring. Hey, I wanted to say, folks, we did a good job of getting rid of that hate. I tell you, they said PTSD for African Americans, what the CDC says the official disease. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. That racism, that systematic racism, because they have no reason why they're being racist. It's just something they do, like getting toast in the morning, or eating toast in the morning, or pouring juice in a glass. It's just something that they do. But what it does to us is a lot. A lot. It takes the love away because you're always angry. Because you don't know why someone's angry with you for nothing you didn't do. And this is generations. You know? So, Hayden will be out 18 days. He's out already. But it's... if Janebra is watching this, she'd be hollering. His... his arms are outstretched to the hate groups. I always get testicles and technicals mixed up, and well, see, I didn't get it right then. And my girlfriend Janebra, she finds that so funny. What else? Hey, we're up to 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's see. I did it in time. I don't want to do too fast because I don't want to be on the funniest video thing, because that could easily happen. So, how cool is this? My first live ever. I'm seeing all these little things that I think I could tag people and stuff like that, but I think it's going to take time. And if people say, yeah, Vicki, I like this, I'll jump on my treadmill in the morning and we could do some kind of connecting. I've seen on some lives where you can bring people in and you can talk to them. So maybe we can do that. We just do treadmill walking. Just like if we're walking through the park. Nice park. Ooh, the hot water heater went off. Yay! Well, 9:28. I'm doing 30 minutes, but I don't know. I don't think I'll do 30 minutes live. Right, can you see me? See the old lady walking, old lady walking, old lady walking, yeah. How cool is this? I said if I ever, I remember jumping out of the car in the snow, running to the gym, you know, or even in desperate times, walking a 30-minute walk in the snow, all wrapped up trying to get my walk in, because we need it. We need it to stay alive. I mean, this is how I take a walk. Some people go to New York City. Some people go to Vegas. I go in my basement and I walk my treadmill. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I can't imagine you being home with your kids saying no. Do you want to eat this for breakfast? No. Get your shoes on? No. Yes, gotta come in. You gotta say yes to life. If all you know is no, then you say no to life. Yes to life. I wonder how many gonna put in the comments. Vicki, I'll walk with you. Vicki, I'll go live and bring you in. Because I'm more technically aware than you are. I was like, oh, that's cool. We can talk and walk that treadmill together. Wow, we had 11:45. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. The body wants to go. Give it a way to go. Yes, I did use my wheel this morning. Yes, I did hang. Yes, I did stretch out. I mean, you don't have to do all that, but I do it. It sound like a time bomb. Does it sound like a time bomb? Tick, 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 tick. Did I get kicked off for a commercial? So, New Year, we made it, y'all. We made it. Though it was a little hairy, honey. When he was talking all that hate stuff, whew, you ain't know where them folks are going to come from to attack you. And it had nothing to do with anything you did just because of the color of your skin. He's out in 18 days. I'm thinking about doing a live, doing a countdown, and walking on the treadmill. And let's exercise. How else are we going to get to it? The anxiety is building up. The anxieties are building up. So, let's work out. Let's laugh. Yeah, on Big O, I had them folks laughing. They was cracking up. Whether I was live or on a panel or in the comments. I was like, I got talent. Hey, looky here. The old lady got talent. Yeah, she's been sharpening it up for years. Since as a 7-year-old, 8-year-old, my dying mother said, you ought to be a writer. Maybe she is successful or wealthy. But be that as it may. Now see, when I stop this, I have to readjust this because I'm just going to stop it and take a little water in and then start it again. But I have to remember to start it on the sides. Well, you have to do that with all. You have to put your feet up on the sides. You just don't like step on the rolling wheel or the mat, the rolling mat, the rolling mat. You know. Well, how y'all doing? Y'all staying away from that COVID? Let me tell you, I can tell you this about that big old world. Okay, we take our 15-minute break. In that big old world, Coronas did not exist. Them folks was going, I mean, you just tell how beautiful and perfect they was laid. They was going out there in it. And they never spoke about it. Let me get my water, I'll be right back. No one spoke about it. I was like, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Cincinnati. They're like, oh no, the malls is crowded. People's out there. I was like, wow. Y'all got the Coronas there? And they said, yeah, girl. Oh, that don't stop nothing. I said, until it do. I know it don't stop nothing until it do. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. I have lemon water. I basically, if I come back on live walking, then I use the juice. Boy, that juice. I forgot to tell y'all, I put celery in it too. So if you go on my page, you see the juice. It's carrots, apples, kale, collard greens, spinach, lemon, celery, pineapple. It totally removes, for me, well, I just like do a half a cup and water it down, but it removes any desire for anything sweet. Just wipes that sucker right out. With this lemon water, boy. Okay, we got 15 seconds. 15 minutes. Y'all want to do it? Okay, here we go. Starting always is... Alright, there we go. You got to put your feet up on the sides. And then you let it go and you see the speed that it's going. Like, can I relate to this speed? Can I feel this speed? And then, sometimes I just swing my head. And look, how cool is this? How cool is this? I can hold on to the ceiling. This is what happens when you put shit in the basement. Workout equipment. You can do this. Hold me up. Oh, I'm holding up the house. I'm perfectly dressed. I would love for us to go walking in the morning. Especially my friend, Lorraine, Laverne. Work out together somewhere. I think I'm going to speed up some, but sometimes it's a wild card. So hold on. You gotta do this, and then slow it down. Here we go. And I bring it down to where I want it, which is here. Yeah, the newer ones are not so noisy, and probably have a little bit more mat on it than the ones we got, but this was right at the start of the pandemic, and we needed a treadmill for walking. And now here it is in the morning. Oh, did I ever tell you guys how I was a preschool teacher that used to go in homes and teach little kids? You had to be like 13 months, 12 months to 3 years old, unless you went to daycare. And you would go in and teach the word language. You always sung a song and smiled. And for me, it was important that they learn the word yes. Let me see this. Let's see. How's this, right? Wow. I'll give this 2 more minutes. In my mind, I'm saying, well, my friends is like, ooh, Let me take my clothes off my treadmill and jump on board. Hey, right, y'all? This feels fast to me, but probably not to you guys. Probably real slow for you guys. Not for me. Hey! I'm standing on my head. Alright. Oh, we did just 5 minutes at a good pace. Just to get that heart rate up. But now, the only thing with this is I don't have good stretching out range. I have forward stretch out range, backward stretch out range, but not side. If you can see this, try to see a little bit. See? Open rein, close. So you can't do it that way. So I have to wait till I go upstairs and do my arms. And that's it. How cool is that? 21 minutes. And how did I learn to stay live for this long? Because of Big O. I could have been doing this on Facebook a long time ago. I got this joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got this joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. Evil and hate don't laugh. Yeah, goodness and kindness does. Laughter and fun and hugs do. Love does. Well, let's see. The whole point is to sweat. And I found that as I got older, sweating takes putting on clothes. If I had my arms out, I could work out for 20 hours. Well, not that far, but you know what I mean. And wouldn't sweat. So I started layering myself, forcing myself to sweat. Because this is what the whole thing is about. Here we go. Yeah. So, keep the yes in your child's vocabulary. I remember when I worked at the daycare center. You say good morning, they say no. Say, hey, what's your name? They said, nope. And I said, oh my goodness. You must be getting a lot of things at home, because mommy said, no, get down. No, don't touch this. But you got to remember to put the yes in there, so they can teach them yes, so they can say yes. So when you say, get down from there, they say, yes, mommy. I love it. When my daughter used to say yes, mommy, to me, I mean, like my heart just opened up. I'm telling you, get your coat, we can ready to go. And she said, yes, mom, look it. We didn't pass the corner store without a candy, because I didn't have no problems with you. You yes right through, and we just breezed right on through. And just hear that little voice, like, I'm with you, mama. I know. We facing that whole cruel world out there. I'm by you, mama. So, and I remember when I said, ain't nothing gonna get me back in the job in the daycare field. Besides, I'm so old, as an old person, you can't fight off all those viruses that the kids be throwing at you. And especially with this coronas, I know it's making new viruses because they all mutate. Just like they're human beings, they're viruses. It just is. So I just knew. And then I was a private tutor, counselor, companion, just an all-around after-school person that picks you up and brings you home and studies with you. And, no, I ain't doing that no more. But I said, you know, the word yes is very important. Very important. I often looked at the civil rights generation, just from a down south perspective, because when I got down there, they had to say yes ma'am and yes sir. Yeah. The hardest thing for me when I went down south was saying yes ma'am and yes sir. I could say ma'am, but yes ma'am? And my grandmother was like, no, that's what we say. We say yes, ma'am. We say no, ma'am. But we say yes, ma'am. When I call you, you say yes, and you come. When I ask you to do something, you say yes, ma'am, and you do it. I was like, oh. Because I was a teenager then. I was like, oh, maybe that's why I like that word yes. And I look back over my life, and I was like, maybe that's why I got all the ass whippings. Maybe that's why I wasn't so welcome into people's houses. You can't go into people's houses telling them no. But we didn't say yes a lot. But, I was saying it to say, down south you had to say yes, ma'am. And that's where the civil rights movement started. That's where they're going to handle stuff. This week in Georgia. This is where they're going to handle stuff. They're going to take care of it. And get that hate and that enslavement mentality as far away from legislation as you can. As far away from legislation. Anybody who wants you enslaved or who roots for enslavement, they don't need to be in politics because that's their goal. And we've seen it happen. Black Code Law, Pro Law, got to keep them out. So come on, Georgia, do what you got to do. But going back to saying yes, the word yes. For the civil rights movement, them folks were the ones saying yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, go to college, yes, go to school, yes, buy a house, yes. They were just like, yes, yes, going on, getting better, yes. And they said yes to freedom, yes to rights, yes to voting. There's no way I'm going to keep you in office when you look at me and say, you hate me. No way I'm going to put ballot behind you. Come on, Georgia, do what you have to do. And for everyone else, let me see. Let me get it going. For everyone else. 18 days, y'all. 18 days. 18 days. 18 days. Hate is going away. Well, in the White House, 18 days. Hate is gonna go away from the White House. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, not one of my best songs. One of my greatest dog songs is for Ebony, our new puppy. Okay, I'll sing it for you. Ebony, Ebony, she's a member of the family. We love her, yes indeed we do, cause she know how to do the boogaloo. And we love her every night and day, no matter what she does or what she says. She's our Ebony. When we first got her, I would hold her and sing that song to her. Looky here, y'all. If you jumped up on your treadmill while I was talking, we got 6 minutes and we walked for a half hour and we took a little water break. And if y'all didn't do it, I did it. And I'm grateful for your company. Wow. Facebook Live was here in my eyeball for all these many years. That's the incline going back down. And I did 30 minutes. And we stopped it with the emergency thing. Boy, I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the days, these treadmills, whew, these treadmills can get you killed. Okay. All right. Hey. Hi, everybody. See you tomorrow morning. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. I'll learn some stuff about this. Okay. See you next time.